In this video, we hop inside of Citadel Daymores and we cover one of the most broken strategies to make sure that you can get first place in the new Undead Ascension update inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and without further ado, enjoy the video. If you want to unlock the brand new Dark Matter, Abyss, and Nebula camos inside of Black Ops 6, check out Midge Cactus. They're the biggest and most reliable in Call of Duty, which will help you grind out weekly events, camos, and unlocks completely legitimately for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Code Spazo for 5% off. It feels like it has been ages since I have done this strategy on Citadel Daymore. It really hasn't been too long, but man, I just haven't really played this map much. Recently in a video we featured this map, but dude, I for some reason I don't play this map, and it's actually kind of stupid because of how good Citadel actually is. Probably one of the best maps inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. This map just pretty much has everything. Obviously you can mutant inject, you can oil trap. Ooh, we just got a profit sharing. What else? And a timeout. Come on, man. That is so bad. I just want a perkaholic, man. Is that too much to ask for, to get a perkaholic every 5 minutes? I mean, really? Is it too much to ask for? I think what ruined Citadel for me is honestly the oil trap thing. That kind of killed it. And I mean, you know, the lion sword glitch where you could like sit under where you get the lion sword and just get millions and millions of XP was kind of stupid too. They definitely needed to patch those things like the moment they were found, but they didn't because they couldn't. Not because they couldn't do it, but they're limited to so many updates for some reason inside of Black Ops 6. So yeah, that happened. But yeah, there was just a lot of like things with this map that just kind of made it stupid. I like the oil trap strategy, don't get me wrong, like it's cool. I can't do it because it is extremely boring. Should that be in the game? No. You should not be able to grind camos like that. If you want to get kills, cool, the method still applies, right? Like, use it, grind XP, but it shouldn't unlock Nebula for you. That really is kind of dumb that they kind of did that. I'm sorry to everybody who uses it to grind, but that is pretty stupid. But that's beyond the point. I'm trying to grind this new event, man, and I am slowly losing track with these points. So we got to go ahead and grind for a little bit in today's game to try to make sure that we can get #1 on this so I can actually get all these ultras. So I have them for Black Ops 7. I definitely really want these, man, and I need them. Like, there is really no ands, ifs, buts about it. I need to get these ultras. So whenever that game comes out, I am peak. Literally, my character and operator is peak. Seriously, it's something I need to do, so I gotta make sure I can actually sit here and grind. But that's cool because it kind of gives me something to do. I guess there's not really much to do inside of gaming right now. I've been playing a lot of Dying Light the Beast, which has kind of been keeping me busy the past few days. Always really liked Dying Light. They've always been a ton of fun. Dying Light 2 is bad whenever I first bought it. Whenever it first came out, that game was like really buggy. I remember, like, dude, you literally couldn't even play the game. It was so bad. And then they ended up fixing it, but it was too late for me. I kind of just completely forgot about it and stopped playing. But yeah, Dying Light the Beast has definitely been a lot of fun. If you guys like zombie games, which if you guys play COD Zombies, I'm sure a majority of you like other zombie games as well, not just Call of Duty Zombies, definitely recommend checking it out. It is a new game, so it costs $60, but you can always watch a walkthrough on it or just, you know, kind of check up a little bit on the game, which, by the way, link is in the description for the second channel. Go subscribe to that. Join my Discord. It's inside of the description as well. I also am going to be making a new Twitter because I don't have one, and that's like a thing that I should have. But yeah, so we're definitely going to be doing that, which will be soon. But other than that, we need to go ahead and get Pack-a-Punch open. So we just bought Juggernog, which is needed so much whenever I do this. The amount of times I've died to this doppelgas inside of the pack room on Citadel is crazy. I'm actually kind of embarrassed to even say. Thank God that we don't have a counter for what kills you, because this would probably be close to #1. But we can go ahead and shred him real quick, and then we'll have the point of power traps turned on, which kind of starts the ability for our strategy, except we need PhD Flopper. There's the Blood Ethereum Crystal. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop these open, these doors, because I do want to do the Bartender Easter egg. So we can go ahead and get ourselves PhD Flopper, because again, for this strategy, we need it. If you can manage, you do not need to Pack-a-Punch your gun, right? So if you don't have to, don't. Right? Because once you get into the strategy and you start doing it, it's not about the essence, nothing. This is literally going to be about kills. That's why I said it's good for this event. It's not about the essence, okay? I'm serious. So let me go ahead and get the rest of these guys. You also kill elite specials, right? You guys don't really have to worry about that. But we need to go ahead and go grab the last bottle for this. And then we can go ahead and do this bartender Easter egg, which has been a minute since I have done. This is such a cool Easter egg, though. Hopefully in Black Ops 7, they have a lot of side Easter eggs. I kind of want them to make zombies a live updated thing. Now, obviously, Ashes of the Dam won't be, but it'd be so cool if, like, they would constantly change things in game. Give you, like, different quests, rewards for these quests. You know, maybe it's not something crazy, but, like, if, say, you had a quest to get round 100 and you earned a camo, right? That would be cool. That is something that we need in zombies to completely change the game and completely make it better. Really, it definitely would. Just as simple as that. All right, who's thirsty? What do you want? Blue? Where is that? There's blue. Boom. Another blue. Boom. Green. There we go. Blue. Dude, this is always such an eventful Easter egg. There's an orange one. I've definitely messed it up, though, a few times in my life. There's another blue. Got another orange. It's pretty easy, though, if you take your time. I mean, you're rushed with it, but not really. But, yeah, we just got to keep doing this till we see PhD pop up. But at least we're earning essence as well, so we'll be able to get out of this and, like, buy a vest. Or just kind of set up something else. We got it, dude. There's been times where I have drunk this perk, like did the animation and died the second later because zombies would still be alive. We can go ahead and finish the zombie off. We're not quite yet ready for the strategy. So our next thing up on our to-do list is to actually purchase a war machine. Now you guys might know where we're going with this, which is perfectly fine, but this is one of the fastest ways you can go through rounds. And one of the fastest, if not the fastest way to get kills, which in turn give you points, right? That's what you want. So, how much is a war machine again? I completely forget. Let me go over to the old crafting table. What is it? 2,250. Okay, we got to get that much salvage, and then we should be ready to do this. That being said, if we don't down, I sure would hope not, right? We definitely do not want to down. But, yeah, it really shouldn't take me long. Maybe a few more rounds. And then we get it. We might go and pack a punch just so we can deal more damage. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll kind of see how it goes from there. To be completely honest, we went down because of something stupid, but that's beyond the point. We're going to go ahead and pick ourselves up the actual war machine itself. Now we're ready for the strategy. So to explain this in short term, whenever you go to a point of power trap and you have your gun pulled out and you activate it, you can then swap to your war machine, which will in turn give you infinite war machine ammo. Not forever, obviously only for the point of power trap duration. But there's like 6 of these around the map, so every round's going to be its own point of power trap, okay? So you activate the trap, pull out your war machine. Obviously, after the first time, you'll stop doing your animation, and then you just chill here and you just spam your war machine, right? Kill all the zombies, finish the round, run to the next spot. It's very, very simple. There we go. Round's done. That fast. Now, say we just go ahead and head up here. Now, with the Rampage Inducer on, it's going to be a lot quicker, obviously. We're going to push this till easy 50s. You can push this to 100 if you want to. The only thing is going that high is you're going to start needing to use 2 point of power traps per round. So it's just going to be a little bit more time consuming. Go ahead and keep shooting over here. There's the double points over there. We don't need to leave this. We're chilling right now. Okay. We can kill this zombie. He's dead. All right, let's keep picking up some of this stuff so we can upgrade our gun a little bit. Just one last zombie. We didn't kill him. That's usually the slowest one, so I would recommend, if you can, maybe not to do that one. Just try to skip over it as much as you can. Okay, and then we can go to, say, this one in here. Activate it, pull out our war machine, and just spam. Now, whenever you do get double tap, you are going to shoot quicker, so that's going to be extremely helpful. Yeah, I'm on zombies. There's an insta kill. We can just keep shooting that over there. This is how I have 30,000 kills with the war machine. Just off of this. And it works very, very well. It's actually a very broken thing that I'm surprised never got fixed. It could be, right? Since we're making this video, something could happen with this strategy and it could disappear. So, as you see this video, hop in your game and do it. So you can actually become #1 and get those ultra gobblegums for free. Take down some of these guys. Always keep another gun on you for these rounds. Definitely, obviously, upgrade it as you can. For the most part, you're only going to need one war machine till you hit about 40s, 45, and then you might, say, accidentally shoot an extra bullet when the trap's over, stuff like that, causing you to slowly have to buy a new one, which is fine. It's no big deal. You don't have to worry. And then obviously the point of power trap slows them all down. Come on, zombies. There's a double point. Sweet. And just keep shooting over here. Okay. And this should pretty much be the round. Nice. Bonus points. Salvage. We can head over to this one now. But yeah, this is basically the strategy. Just rinse and repeat every single round a different point of power trap with the war machine. As long as you want. Stacking up those kills. Another trap. Is this one ready? Okay, cool. We're only on round 24, so we're definitely kind of just getting started with this. Next round, we'll be able to go hit the Wonder Fizz. I don't even know if we will go next round. I might go on my next cycle of traps. So obviously do this one, go to the one downstairs by Pack, and then shoot over by Quick Revive, then go to the Wonder Fizz. Because, you know, go through these rounds super quick. Why not just do it now? Then while we're going to get those perks, all these are cooling down. Okay. There's that. We can now head back down here. There's 70 kills, so 70 points. Now again, obviously, just like this entire event, specials count as what they count for. So specials are 25, elites are 100. So this amalgam, use 100. Special Doppelgas was 25. There we go, he's dead. Now I'm sure some of you guys are gonna be like, oh dude, you should just oil trap. You can oil trap if you want to, but my personal opinion, it is not as easy as this, and it's not as fast as this. Because with this, you actually fly through these rounds. Oil trap, you have to kind of wait, and then it's not really that quick. Once you are kind of in the process of oil trapping, it's actually kind of slow, in my opinion. It's good for critical kills for your guns, but certainly not for speed. That's what you want, man. You want your games to be quick. You can get more kills, more points. Come on, zombies. War machine. Destroy them all. There's another doppel. Sweet. Okay. Round's already almost over. There's an insta kill, and then we're done with this, so we can go and grab our perks, because we do want to get double tap so we can shoot the war machine faster, which is going to help so much and make these rounds go by even quicker. I definitely recommend getting all your perks as you're going. So if you can, get the Perkaholic, get all your perks, right? Obviously, don't use the Perkaholic gum. I kind of just mean wait for the Wonder Fizz and buy them all, right? But yeah, so give me double tap, all this Vulture's Aid, buy Kazis, use those if you want to, right? But certainly, definitely is one of the fastest ways I have found to grind zombie kills. So let's go ahead and activate that. Lucky, I almost didn't have enough, but it's okay. I always have a backup plan in case you don't have enough. Usually you do, right? Like after this, I'll have enough next round to do it again. Just always plan on 1600 essence per trap, which you'll make it back every single time you activate it. You get like a very good return on your investment of a trap. Now for this strategy, one of the biggest things that if you don't use, you will fall behind is the minimap. You have to pay attention to your minimap because you're gonna try and make it a point to kill the zombie before they even get close to you, half the time before they even spawn into the map. So if there's a window or a barrier and you can see the minimap over it, like say through the barrier, and you can see zombies are spawning by it, you got to shoot that way so you can kill them. That just makes it go by even quicker. Obviously, if you wait for them to come hit your feet, it's not going to be as quick, right? So you kind of have to have your minimap on. I know some of you guys, you OG players out there, you might be like, oh, dude, I ain't turning that on. But it's going to help you a ton. Trust me, it will. It will for sure. Last vermin. Yeah, I mean, definitely recommend maybe getting a sword for like these rounds. Don't be like me using a Blue Rarity Pack 2 gun for him. We can go ahead and activate this now that we have double tap. We should be able to do this with ease. Come on. Here's an amalgam. And if you get grabbed by one of those, don't worry about it. It's not really a big deal. You should have a 3-plate. You should barely ever take damage by zombies. You should definitely not take too big of damage to where you get downed. That should be not an issue at all. If it is, you're not killing zombies fast enough, and you're not shooting fast enough and turning directions fast enough. Okay, there we go. Here's a nuke. We can grab all this salvage up. Make sure if we need to, we can always buy another war machine. Grab it all. Thank you. Okay, we can now head down to our next trap. Just speed race through these zombies. Here's another Gobblegum award. Another Killjoy. Jeez, that's like the third one I've got in this game. Okay, Doppelgas, he's dead. That's another 25 points added to our list. And just keeps on going, man. We're going to keep going through these rounds because, again, I'm trying to grind this event. I'm not just trying to make a video. So we're definitely going to grind a little bit here. I can show you guys the actual potential of this. Okay. Come on, zombies. There we go. Okay. Round 30's over. We got an extra zombie right here. He's dead. And grab all this salvage. Some rounds I grab all the salvage. Some rounds I don't even touch it at all. I just head directly over to my next spot. It's just really up to you. Once you have enough to buy another war machine, you don't really have to worry about salvage because you're not really going to be sitting there upgrading the rarity on your gun and doing all that. You're really just focused on using this and going through the rounds. There's really no like time in between. There's an insta-kill. We don't really necessarily need to pick it up right this second. We can save it for next round. This is the fastest spot, though. Down here by Quick Revive, this is the fastest spawns for this strategy. So you're going to find every time you come down here, your rounds are like twice as fast. It's insane. Okay, we can head back up to this next trap, which might possibly be cooled down by now. We can just slide in here and check real quick. Is the trap ready? It is. Nice. Okay. Let's do this. Easy dubs. Shoot in there, shoot in that room, shoot over here. Remember, it's a 3-round burst, so you can always like shoot and move your analog stick. So each bullet goes a different direction. You can also do that. But just make sure you're paying attention to your actually killing zombies and not wasting your time. Like shooting at somewhere that zombies don't even exist. Okay, and there's that. Let's go ahead and grab this double points. Nice. We can head down to our next spot. And sometimes you might come to these traps and they might not be ready. So you need to go ahead and dip to the next one. It's just kind of part of it all. Okay, we don't have enough to get triple pack, but it's another vermin round. We're already on round 33, dude. It goes quick. It really does. We're about to be on 40, which is going to be a pretty good 10-round stretch to the 50s. Definitely not taking too long, though. Pretty easy. Just keep on holding down. You can hold down your trigger. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but you just hold it down and just move your analog stick. You don't really have to pull it every time. Guys, round should already almost be over. I can imagine. Okay. Nice. Grab double points. Maybe a zombie left, whatever. Little crawler. Here's an insta-kill. Let's head to our next spot. But yeah, that's kind of why it's nice to have a sword, because you can just kill like the last few zombies, or you can kill the stamp zombies with it. So maybe consider doing that in your early game as well, just to kind of help you out a little bit in the long run. Okay, here's an amalgam. He's dead. Nice. Okay, zombies are dead. There's a nuke. We want to try to avoid those, because that's the less points we're earning, right? If a nuke kills zombies. So if you can, avoid them. Now, you don't always have to, but, you know, if it's in the middle of a round, don't pick it up. If it's just going to kill 3 zombies, it's really not going to make too big of a difference for you. Go ahead and hop down, activate this one, and just keep on shooting. Go ahead and get through this round real quick. No biggie. I'm gonna throw some plates on real quick. Gotta watch those fellas. Okay. Got some decoys on the ground. Some more zombies. Another doppel. Okay, round's almost over. There we go. Nice. He's dead. We can go back up here. We already have 11,000 salvage, which obviously isn't a lot, but it's enough to kind of be secure in terms of our salvage. Okay. I want my decoys. Let's power up power trap. Moment we see an enemy spawn in, it's kind of the best time to activate it. Okay, keep shooting over there. Down here in this room, all the elites and specials will spawn in that window right there. Pretty sure. That's where most of mine spawn in. I don't think I've ever had them spawn behind me. Okay, we got a double points over there and a nuke. We can go ahead and snag it up. Nice, that's round 42 completed. This just goes to show how fast this strategy actually is. You're not going through the 40s this quick, even with the oil trap. Okay, so it takes a little bit longer. So, it's definitely going to be one of the best things to use for this event. And I mean, if you're still going to stick to the oil trap, this could just be a method to switch it up a little bit. Have a little bit less boredom when it comes to grinding something like this. Okay, there's a parasite, there's an insta. Okay, we can plan on picking that up at the end of this round. Okay, zombies in there. Another doppel. Keep shooting back that way. Okay. We just shot a few extra ones without the point of power trap, so we lost them, but that's what I was talking about. You know, you want to have your salvage so you can make up for that if you have to buy a new one. Is that a stamp zombie? Yes. But kill him. It's an extra point, right? There's no point in missing out on that. Special zombie round, I usually just throw a decoy, semtex, get it over with. Kind of makes it super easy. But obviously, if you have a sword, you can use that, etc., etc. So now this is slowly becoming a kind of strat now where the trap ends close to the end of the round. So you have to be a little bit cautious with your ammo. But what I use after this point of the game comes is I get 2 casmirs, right? And I run vulture aid with the augment that allows for zombies to drop my equipment. Okay, which is going to allow you to pretty much have unlimited casmirs. So you can use these whenever a trap ends, just throw your casmir and you can finish the round. Or you can, when the trap ends, throw your casmir, go to the next trap, right? The more rounds you go to using this specific strat, the more you're going to have to do that, right? But is it worth it? Yes, it still is 100% worth it. I'm just go ahead and throw a nade. I need to upgrade the rarity on this AR, dude. It's so stupid I don't do it. But here we go, we're on round 50. But hopefully I can show you guys what I mean this round. Let's go ahead and just let everything spawn in. We can just shoot them with our war machine. I almost said shoot them with our doppelgas. We in fact did not shoot them with our doppelgas. Okay, there's another one. Every single time we get a special zombie, that's 25 points. And you get a lot of them past 50. 6, 7, even 8 sometimes a round. So you're getting a ton of points now at this stage of the game. Okay, keep killing all those guys. Here's a nuke. Grab it to finish off the round. We didn't need to do anything. Okay, we're now on 51. Let's go back over here. Yeah, there's no strategy where you go through the 50s this quick. Okay, there really isn't. We're just going to let them all come over here. Activate. He can grab us. No big deal. I'm not worried. Let me pull this out again. For some reason, it put it away. Okay. Health needs to regen, but we're all right. We got 46 HP. If you ever come to the point like this, just shoot your feet. Okay? If you ever come close to death, just spam your feet. You'll be all right. Okay, just keep shooting everywhere. We need plates, is what I need. I'm like, no plates right now. Okay, this is done. So what I do, right? Remember, just throw a casmir. Boom. So you can use your gun or your sword to finish the round. Sometimes when you have a sword, you don't even need to throw your casmirs. You can literally just pull out your sword and finish the round, like 90% of the time. Problem is, again, I don't have a sword. So I'm left without that option because I didn't freaking go and get one. Okay, we can kill these zombies now. There's 10,000 zombie eliminations. Nice. We already have 3,500 kills. Hasn't taken long at all. But you just keep grinding. Obviously, you can hit round or health cap and then repeat this in a new game, or you can just keep going. I would recommend just keep going to high rounds because you're just going to get more kills every round. You're just going to get more points rather than resetting. Okay. Trap's over. Once you start doing this strategy a little bit more, you'll kind of know, like when the trap's about to be over, you'll be like, all right, it's starting to get a little long. Let's see if we got any casmirs dropped for us. If not, it's okay. We still have one. Okay, no, we did not. Let's go ahead and head to our next spot. All the way back over here. Throw some plates on. We can activate. Shoot. Start killing. Got a ton of zombies over here. A ton of doppelgas over there because we were over there. Okay, another doppel. Nice. There's a parasite. He's dead. We got an insta. Okay, no biggie. Doppelgas behind us. Okay. But yeah, this is literally the strategy inside of the game. So what I want to do now is I want to go ahead and save and quit so we can see how much points we earned in the matter of time. So we've been in this game for about 32 minutes-ish, maybe a little bit more because we had to save and quit and stuff like that for a second. But let's go ahead and save and quit now on round 54. Let's see how much essence or points we earned for this. Okay, let's see. How much points did we earn? So we earned quite a bit of gobblegums there, but let's go ahead and continue. 4,000, 10,673. So 6K, pretty quick, I would say, right? For 30 minutes, 6,000 points. I mean, obviously you can do an Easter egg, but if you don't want to do the Easter eggs, you can grind out some kills like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave a like. I'll see you guys next one. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.